My name is Tinu. I come from Goa in India. I am a visual artist and I'm also a farmer. I have been farming for 18 years. I'm a rice farmer during this period. We just planted rice in Goa. This is the monsoon time. We are on a riverbed. When the river rises, there is nothing we can do except to grow rice. And we live in an agricultural community. And this is what we do is during this period we grow rice, and I harvest about a ton of rice a year. Yes, that's what I do. And 6 months of the year I bring my food from India, like rice and beans, the things I can save and dry, I bring it, and I conduct community cooking experiences in galleries where I invite people to come cook with me, and we share stories and we share seeds. That's what I do. Over the last 18 years, I have noticed how things have changed, especially because as rice farmers, we wait for the rains. We normally plant or sow our seeds by the 25th of May. By the second week of June is when the rains come in, and that's when we plant. Over the years, I can see that it gets delayed, sometimes by a week, sometimes by 2 weeks. Last year it came too early, it came by mid of May. This creates really a lot of problem for us because we don't know anymore how to gauge as to how many days before we need to plant, when we need to transplant. And this year the rains came 1 month late. That means all our saplings had shot up too big. Now to transplant them, it's quite dangerous because the best time to transplant is 14 to 21 days. Now if you take 1 month, we don't know what the harvest is going to be this year. That becomes a problem for us. For me particularly, I can't say it affects me because I don't depend on this for my sustenance or for as a capitalistic model of exchange. I normally use the food that I grow to exchange with people. I never sell it for money because I don't see the point of it. It's completely deductionist for me. I take care of my land, and biodiversity is very important to me, so we nourish our soil in many different ways. So when the rains come too late and the plants are pulled out too late, we now just have to wait and see how nature is going to take care of it. We always depend on nature to take care of us, but on the hindsight, on the other side, we are totally wreaking havoc. The rice in the seawater, it's completely infiltrating the fresh water. Now that's a problem because I'm literally very close to the coast. For the first time this year, in May, our well did not have any more water. There is rapid usage of water, there is overconsumption, lots of wastage, not enough water is going back into the ground. I am not prepared for it. The house was not built for it because the well, I cannot dig any deeper because it's a small well. Because we are on the river, it's built in such a way that it's supposed to last a lifetime. But I'm running short of water by April, May. I don't have any more water that I can utilize. So I need to find new ways to conserve water. So for me, it's about traveling around to find out how other people are doing it. What are the ways we can conserve water? And another biggest problem I find is with the late rains is it completely disrupts the ecosystem. The flora and the fauna, everyone, we have to keep water outside for even the crows. Before there was water everywhere because we are on the riverbed, there are small lakes, everything dries up. So we have to put out water for the animals now. In the evenings, there is always water out for, snakes, rats, everything that can consume. Otherwise, there is no more sustainable ecosystem. So why do I travel around is simply to understand how do we find ways to change this disruptive way of living. What are the ways in which people have found answers to these questions? In India, in the village where I am, we still depend on traditional knowledge. Now, traditional knowledge is not enough because we have disrupted the system so much that our traditional knowledge is becoming futile. We till our land, we kill everything around. All the land around me is completely poisoned with pesticides and fertilizer because people don't have the knowledge as to what is going on underneath. In the very essence of what the soil constitutes, people don't understand. They only see what is going to come off the soil, never what is within the soil. Now, to put that kind of a knowledge in, it will take time. But I have the opportunity to actually make some changes as to how we can fix it. Within my 1 acre of land, I need to find ways to fix it so that maybe it inspires people. It's interesting, it's very interesting because you have built together a community. I am also interested to find people who can build alliances to share knowledge, because I think that's the only way we can fix things is by sharing knowledge. And what you have built here is very beautiful. You have a lot of young people volunteering with you I think they are interested to make the changes or to see the changes or to instill those values within themselves, because I think that's the way we pass on. And it's commendable. It's beautiful what you guys are doing here.